Hello. All right, so I am going to show you how to use the Canva website to create your header um, and buttons. And then from there, you should be able to hopefully figure out anything else that you want to do. So I apologize if this video is a little long, but you can pause and go back to it as many times as you need, and hopefully it will work out for you. So Canva.com, it's free to use. Pretty awesome website. Basically, you are going to come here and you are going to go to create a design. You want to do custom dimensions, and we are going to start with the header first. So you're going to want to, mine's already in here because I've done it before, but you're going to want to make it 1350 by 350 and keep it at px. And then hit create new design. And basically it brings you into here where you have this blank canvas to use and you can create whatever you want with it. So over here on the left side are all of your different tabs. Here you're in the template tab. So if you really don't feel like designing and creating your own, you could go through here and see if there's a template that you already like. You can edit them. You can change the color schemes for most of them. But I'm going to show you if you were creating it from scratch. So you're going to want to start with your background. Browse through here. It's got it set, organized by like the style of the background, or you can just go to the bottom and search all the different types. So you could easily go down a rabbit hole with this. I know I did, but pick something that you like and then go from there. So I'm just going to do the one that I already had. So you click it. Now your background's set. So then from there, you're going to want to add your text. So again, you've got some preset text that you can click on from down here. So if you find one that you like, use it. You can change the colors and the way that it looks. If you just want to add your own text box, it really doesn't matter which one of these you select. So you're going to hit that. It's going to add a box in. So then you can click on it, add the text that you wanted to, welcome to. Obviously, I want that bigger. So you can come up here and you can change the font size here, or you can just drag these little white circles to make it the size that you want. And then you can move it to wherever you want. And then here you can go in and choose the fonts that you want. If you have fonts that you've purchased, you can upload them, but that's another tutorial. So anyway, I'm going to stick with the font that's here. We're just going simple right now. All right, so welcome to, and then if you want, and a different, welcome to Miss Andrews. Again, I want to make it a little bit bigger. So if you use the little like the side, that'll just bring the text box in. If you want to make that a little bit bigger, drag it like that. So we've got the welcome to Miss Andrews. And then I had my next one. Oh, what am I doing? Sorry. So I want to add another box. And it's really easy to use. You can pretty much drag and put it wherever you want. Welcome to Miss Andrews virtual classroom. Right. And then of course you can mess around with the fonts to do whatever you want. I'm not going to get too much into that. Okay, so now that you've got your text, if you want to add any images, so you could do a few things. You can go to photos. They've got a bunch of stock photos. You can search for things that you want. You can go to what's called elements. They've got different things in here. I mean, really just play around with it. Find what you want. If you want your Bitmoji, that's going to be a little bit different. You'll need to already have the Bitmoji I don't know, whatever this thing is called on your computer. And so when you click on it, you can just right click, copy image, and then you can come in here and you can paste it right in. You should be able to paste it. There it is. So you can just put it right in there. All right, so really that is how you make a header. It's pretty simple. Now that I'm done with it, I come over here to download, and I just left the settings as they were. So I downloaded it as a PNG, and it didn't click anything else. You download it, and it downloads it to your desktop, and then you can either go back to your home page or keep editing, whatever. Just keep in mind, if you make changes, you're just going to need to download a new one so that you have a current copy of what it is that you want. So now you have that saved. So if you have other things that you need to make that are going to be this same size, you can add a page here. You can keep it the same background. You can change the background if you want. So if you wanted, but this is only, and it will, when you download these, it will download them as two separate files. So it's not going to be like the same thing altogether. So if you're making things that are going to be the same size as your header, great. But really, I didn't find that I needed anything else this same size, at least not now. So I don't need this, just delete it. Now we're back to this. All right, it automatically saves. So we're done with the header. We're going to go ahead and go back. And now we're going to make the buttons. So again, you're going to click Create Design. And I made my buttons 180 by 180. That seemed to be the right size for me and what I needed to put into Canvas. So create a new design. Now it's going to look larger here, but when you put it into Canvas, it's going to look the right size. So it's really the same idea. You have templates you can go with. You have, you know, the elements, the text, the backgrounds, whatever. So I made two different types of buttons. So the first button I did was that circle, and I got that right from here. So again, I just went in and I searched. They have, like, if you click here, I mean, they have all different types of really cool things that you could go with. But I went with this one here. So I clicked on it. You want it to be the size of your box. So don't make it smaller or it'll be way too tiny. So you want it to be this big. And then from here, you can change the colors. You can add your text over it. So here you notice that it's got that gradient color. So it's giving me two color options. If I wanted to change it, you know, I could change it to the pink and the blue to match my background a little bit better, whatever you want. Then you can go into your text. And so for the circle ones, I did like the Monday through Friday. So I just did like a really big M. You could keep it black or whatever color you want, really. So, you know, just move it around wherever you want. It's got all the guidelines so that it will be centered. And then I added the other one over top of it to say Monday. Again, that was just the style that I wanted. And then obviously I don't want it to be black on black because you can't see it. So what I did was I changed the M to be white. And then this I kept black. And then there you go. So that's that. Pretty simple. Obviously you can tweak the design yourself. So from here, what's really cool is if I want to, so now I'm going to make Tuesday, same thing. So I can come up here and I can copy everything that I just did and I can paste it into my next page. And so now all I have to do is just go in and change the M to a T, and then change Monday to Tuesday. And so you can do that for the other days. You can just keep copying and pasting until you have them. And if you wanted to change the backgrounds a little bit, maybe you want that one to be purple and blue, whatever. And so that's basically how I did those. So then for the other boxes or the buttons that I had, they're the same size. So I don't need to go in and create another file. All of these buttons are the same size. So I'm just going to keep adding a new page. So for this one, what I did was I want it to be square. And so again, just find the colors that you want that match the color scheme that you already had for your header. So if this is my box, and then let's just go with, let me go here. So I did, I think, let me just go here. So let's just see, like Zoom link, we'll go with that. So I'm going to put in the text. So I want it to say Zoom link. Put it wherever you want. Change the size if you need to. And then you could do a couple different things. If you're pretty savvy with the computer and you feel like you want to, you can go and search for images on the web. Some of them, if they're not transparent, you'll need to go into this website called Remove Background and upload it, remove the background, save it, and then you'll upload it here. So like if you go to uploads, I've already done that with some, so I already have a Zoom icon that doesn't have like a white border around it, whatever. So I would just click that and it pops it right in and I can resize it. If that is not a step you really feel comfortable with or even feel like dealing with right now, then what you could do is just go to Elements and you can get out of that and just type in icons. So icons are going to bring up all these different pictures. You could put in like video icon, something like that. So like you could put like an image like this. So if you want images to go with your buttons, this is where you would go. So here you have your Zoom link. I can add another page. I can, again, if I want the backgrounds to be different colors, just change the background. I can copy and paste my text so that it's the same size and I don't have to worry about that formatting. So this one might be contact teacher. And then you could go to Elements. I could do email icon. And so you have a little picture there of an email, whatever. So that is how you do your buttons. And again, if you want your buttons to look different, you can go into, so like here, if I don't want this background, I would just go back here and make it white. And then I can go into Elements, click out of this search that you already had. If I wanted something from in here, so like maybe I wanted this one. And so then this would become what your button looks like. And then you would just add your text over it. And again, so now, like I have all of these different things. I'm done. You click on download. Again, if you just click download, it's going to automatically download all 5 pages. Let's say that you went in and you added a button later and you've already downloaded these 5 pages and now you have a 6th page. If you just click here, you can click like, okay, maybe you really only wanted to download page 4. and then you hit done. Now when you click download, it's only going to download that page. But if you need them all, then just click them all. And so I believe that is it. The other thing that I did, I'm not going to really go into how to design it because I feel like now you should hopefully have an idea of how to do that. If you go to my Canvas page, so like I have my header and then I have this one here. It's the same length as my header, but I didn't need it to be quite as, like the height didn't need to be as high. So basically what I did was when I created this one, I just made the size 1350 by 150. So I just played around with it. You might make it a little shorter, taller, whatever your needs are. And again, so you can see like for this one, I had, a few different pages that were this same exact size. So I was able to just make them all in here. And then from there, I feel like once you've got the hang of it, you can really create anything.